Alrighty. Well, I'm here to share an idea. I have always liked the idea of removing straps from packs, especially the Hill People gear packs, and like slimming them down. I haven't used the packs that much in that way, but I've taken them apart and done some configuration with paracord and tried it out. I really like the way it looks. I like the idea of lightening it up as much as you can. And really one of the funnest things about these packs is that they are modular and you can mess around with them. So today I was actually going through my Aston House backcountry pack just to see what I had in there, because I couldn't remember exactly everything that was in there. And I always have my pack packed so that if I want it, I can just grab it if I need to and go. I was like, well, I should probably check and see what's in there just to make sure I've got everything and there's nothing missing in there. And as I was playing with it, I was just having ideas come up, and I decided I would abandon that investigation of what's in my pack and start messing with it. And I came up with this idea, or this rigging of how to slim down the Aston House, like Evan shows in one of his videos with the Ute pack, where you can slim it down and take away a lot of the components to just make it really really slim down, like minimize what you have on the pack as far as containment goes. And also, I've always looked at my Aston House and been like, man, it'd be really cool to just not have to have the panel or the pocket on the front and just run it slick. But I've never really found a way to do that made sense until today. I've also always wished kind of that there was just a kind of like a tweave, just a straight stuff pouch on the front, like a stretchy pocket, kind of like the Granite Gear packs. I really like I've always liked the Granite Gear packs before I ever knew about Hill People gear. Those were like kind of the packs that caught my eye the most as far as hiking packs go. So yeah, I'll just give a little video shot. So show some shots in this video of the pack. The reason I'm making this is because I was going to share some pictures, and I was like, well, it might be cool to just share a little bit more and be able to move the parts around a little bit, and so people can see that. So I'm going to try and make this quick and bring you through how you can do this. So here's what the pack looks like. You can see it's pretty simple, which is how all great things are, is simple. This setup consists of one short piece of paracord, which is down here, and then one longer piece, which is strung up here, and then four pieces of I forget what you call it. Stretchy. It's the stretchy cord. I forget what that's called in this moment. So yeah, it's really simple, and just wanted to give a view of it to start. So most recently, I've been running the panel on the front. I actually bought this pack with the pocket, and I decided I didn't totally like the pocket setup the way it is. So I can add pockets to the front of this, and I can add things to the back, like I have here, a med kit with a tourniquet and just like a boo-boo kit in this Maxpedition Velcro. What is also cool is I can put Velcro stuff on the back here, and I can weave things on the front here and still be able to Velcro things to the back. So I can double stack this thing, and I can remove it from the pack and take this if I need to as a removable med panel. I can just take it off and bring it where I need to if I need to grab it real quick. So these are the things that I removed from the pack. I took off the panel. These are the 4 side straps with the clips and the retentions, and then these 2 clips attach to the top of the pack right here, and that's what clips into the top of your panel or pocket. So that's what I removed. So what I did here was I got one long piece of paracord. I originally tried to attach it just straight across to the loops where the straps that attach the panel to the front of the pack go, but it just didn't make sense. It didn't really like cinch the whole pack down. And then I tried to just weave it to here, and it didn't really look good. And I decided, oh, if I had a separate piece that just held this where I wanted it to, that would make more sense. So I've got a short piece, and I've just got it weaved. I went up through here and then just made it long and basically just put it through, made a loop, and then you can pull it to wherever you want to and then tie it so it's tight. Now, what's cool about having these 2 separate pieces of rope is I can tighten this all down, and then if I want the bottom tighter, I can yank this, pull it tight, and then retie that. And if I wanted to, I could add one of those squeeze clip things and slide it over the 2 pieces here, and then I could just pull it tight and have that locking. And then I always tie a knot at the end, just to like a simple knot that can be pulled loose really easy. So then when you come up here, I started by taking my rope and pulling it tight so that it was the same length. I had like 2 strands that were the same length, and put the center here, weaved it over through the bottom and up and across, through the bottom and up. And then I went up here and went through. Here, I'll try and move this. I went through this way on this piece, and then through that way on that piece. And I did that the same way going back this way. Now the reason I have these is because when those aren't there, it spreads everything out and makes it doesn't really, it's not really functional. So these pinching this together makes this actually pull everything nicely. It makes it so that this can actually go over the water bottle, because if you don't, it like takes that and spreads it out and doesn't do anything. It's not really helpful. So that kind of makes a nice pattern and makes it more functional. And it's pretty easy to still access the pack. I'm going to put this phone on a stand and show you. So in order to get into the pack, it's really easy. The way I tie these knots, you just pull it. It's a real simple loop knot that I do. I don't know what it's actually called, but I just pull a loop and pull it tight. Therefore, whenever I want to let it out, all I got to do is pull that, and now it's loose. And so I can get into my pack easy. I can get in through that pocket, or I want to get into the main pack, I can fill this open pretty far and get into it. You don't need to open the pack all the way, and if you wanted to, you could, because these are stretchy, you could pull the cord and get this to pull open all the way, but you can get to everything you need to pretty simple. I can get everything out of here without opening this pack all the way. So it's a really simple and easy access to everything. I'll just pack it back up, and you can see how simple this is. I hid my zipper from me. So what I would actually like to do is kind of just want to keep these always tied together. So I'm going to tie these at the top here so that doesn't happen again where they can't just slide out. But now I just pull that tight and I'm good to go. And like I said, I could get one of those, I don't know what they're called, but you press them and then you can slide it down. Yeah, I could get one of those and put it on here. I just am working with what I got right now, and that I don't have those. So yeah, it allows you to have a smaller load too, because I don't have this thing loaded out too big. It's pretty compressed right now. So yeah, that's about it. I think it's a pretty cool little setup, and I think it looks cool. I always like when you just have like simple paracord strapping. Holds the bottles in good. Yeah, just another way to play around with the pack and make it more versatile. This would be, you know, more of an ultralight version of this pack. I guess with this setup, I guess technically you can remove the frame sheet if you wanted to. I don't know if they recommend that, because these stays, or these straps and load lifters, pull directly where the stays are in here. I don't know if that would create more tension on the fabric and potentially damage the fabric if you did load it out. But this is also an ultralight kind of style of packing, or whatever, so you maybe wouldn't have heavy load in there. So that's my little experiment that I wanted to share with you all. I hope this was a fun experience for you, and maybe at least just inspires you to play around with your possibilities with these packs more, and other equipment that you have, and just have fun with it. That's what I'm doing. I don't know. Try and get a good shot. Less is more sometimes, I suppose.